Good morning. I hope you slept well and you had a wonderful night's sleep. This morning I decided to read you Guess Who's Coming to Santa's for Dinner. I figured since it's getting closer to Christmas, we should probably read another Christmas book. Look at the cool trees. Mailbox for Mr. Claus. Look at all the little reindeer. Oh, and Santa's workshop and the little elves. How cute. Looky there. There's Mr. Claus and Mrs. Claus. It was a few weeks before Christmas. You know, Miss C, Santa said to Mrs. Claus, I haven't seen my family in a while. Let's invite them all for Christmas dinner. Oh my, Mrs. C said. Are you sure? Oh yes, Santa said. I'm sure. All right then, let's make a list of who you want me to ask. Look at the kitty cat. Oh, look at his family. Santa got out his family photo album. I don't want to forget anyone, he said to himself. Look, there's his cousin, his brother, and his family. Look at them. Look at that baby with his hat. There's his sister and her husband, his kitty cat Mistletoe and his dog Tinsel, his cousin, his friend. Oh, look at this lady. His sister Olga. The next morning, Mrs. C went out to Santa's workshop. Do you have a list, Santa? She asked. Here it is, Santa said. Oh my, Mrs. Claus said. This is everybody. Are you sure you want everybody? I'm sure, said Santa, and I almost forgot. I want to invite my friends Lars. Are you sure? Said Mrs. C asked. And there they are talking. He won't bring his buddy Oscar, will he? Oh no, I'm sure he won't. Look, there's the elves telling Santa goodbye. Finally, it was Christmas Eve. Away they flew. Knock, knock. It was Santa's Aunt Astrid. Oh my, Aunt Astrid, you're early. Are you sure? I came to help you with the kitchen. On Christmas morning, the other relatives began arriving. Santa's brother Boris, his wife Kirsten, and their children Emma, Emily, Eric, and baby Willie arrived first. How you doing, Mrs. C? Nick back yet? Not yet? There he is asking. Willie, get down from the tree. Look, there he is climbing the tree. Uncle Alfred came all the way from Bermuda where he had retired from ice fishing. Look at his outfit. That is the best. Brr, it's cold up here. He's wearing shorts. Cousin James, a famous chef, came with his present. For you, Mrs. C, my new cookbook. Look, there he is. Santa's sister Sonia and her husband Bertie and their children Leaf, Elizabeth, and the twins Lena and Lucas were right behind them. They want a puppy and a kitty. Santa's older sister Olga, and her was an opera singer. She marched in with an Italian piano player. Look at they're all confused because she's speaking Italian. Cousin Ula was the last one in the family to arrive. Oh no. Watch it. Watch her teeth. Oh man. Look how grumpy she looks. The door opened, and just in time came Santa. You're back. How was your trip? Mrs. C asked. Fine, fine, Santa said. A bit of fog over Antarctica, but I flew right through it. Santa saw his family. I'm so happy you are all here. See, they're all so happy. The little boys are like, don't forget I want a kitty cat and a dog. Where's Lars? Santa asked, looking around. Lars rushed in. Oh, look, there he is. There she is. She's still kind of grumpy. I'm here, Nick. I couldn't find Oscar's coat. Oh my. Make yourself at home, everyone, Santa said. He wasn't supposed to bring Oscar. I say, what a large fellow he is. I wonder how much he eats. I wonder what he eats. I'm done with the cookbook just for pets. Remember that walrus Lars had when we were growing up, Nick? Oh, look He's got a polar bear. Finally, everyone had a place to sit. Mrs. C served Christmas punch. Uncle Alfred cornered Santa. A guy got an invitation for you, Nick. It'll be Christmas sensation next year. It's a combination of all-in-one foot massager and back scratcher. Stand still while I strap it onto you. Look, he's strapping it onto Santa. Oh no, not another one. Remember those jet shoes a few years ago? I thought we'd never get Santa down from the roof. Oh, look, and Santa is trying to do his combination all-in-one foot massager and back scratcher, and it is just beating Santa up. If you'll excuse me, Mrs. C said, I'll just go into the kitchen and finish cooking dinner. I'll come help, said Aunt Astrid, Sonia, Kristen, and Cousin James. Oh my, Mrs. C said. That's not the way Nick likes his cranberry sauce. I'll fix it. I'll make gravy. Does everyone like it lumpy? I have a new way of doing mashed potatoes. Whack them with the frying pan. Sonia, dear, you cook them first. Oh, I'll start my surprise dessert. No peeking. Is the race on the TV yet, Nick? Boris asked Aunt Santa. Oh no, Bertie groaned. We don't have to watch those silly yaks racing around the pole, do we? What do you mean, silly? We got something better to do, Boris shouted. Lots of interesting things, but when you wouldn't know anything about anything interesting, Bertie answered. Uh-oh. Look, they're starting to fight. Oh no, they have decided to do a snowball fight. And now the kids want to help participate. Come to the pageant at 4. No pets allowed, especially Oscar. Children, come with me. Let's go to the library. We're going to put on a Christmas pageant for the family before dinner. She's convinced the children they need to be different things. Emma, my little pet, you will hold my sphere while I sing. Baby Willie, you will stay out of the way. Oh, and I will be the Christmas star. Of course she will be. Let the pageant begin. At 4 o'clock, Ogle opened the door and boomed. And the little kids sang, and there was a camel and little sheep. And of course, Aunt Olga had to sing since she's an opera singer. And everyone clapped. Come to the dining room, everyone. Dinner is ready, Miss C said. They're all sitting at the dinner table. The children had their own table, and some of them didn't like it. I hate this table. Me too. What's wrong with it? Me like it. And there is his pet at the end of the table. Dinner was a mess. Look at that. I'll just go into the kitchen and put the finishing touches on dessert. Turn out the lights, everybody. Oh, Lord. The whole table is a wreck because of his pet. Ta-da! My fiery flaming plum pudding. Looks like a meteor shower. Ah! It's a shooting star. Call the fire department. Nick, what great fireworks. Oh, my. Mind that it's in their house. Everyone slept late the next morning. In the afternoon, the family gathered in the hall to hug and kiss and say goodbye. Best Christmas ever. It was so great to get together. Oscar had a wonderful time. Thank you for inviting him. Look, Oscar ruined Christmas, by the way. The pageant was wonderful, Olga. Thank you. Will you teach me to play piano next time? Me too. James, I will never forget the fiery flaming plum pudding. Will you send me your mashed potato recipe, Sonia? Next time, I hope I get to eat my dessert before it burns up. I got my puppy dog and I got my pussycat. No, dears, those belong to Uncle Santa and Auntie C. Oh, my. Merry Christmas, and thank you, Uncle Santa and Auntie C. No puppy dog, no pussycats. Where's the wreath? Well, I think they all had a good time, even Oscar. I'm glad everyone got to come after all. Wasn't too bad then. Oh, my, not at all. And look at Santa looking at the disastrous mess left after Christmas. And he asks, are you sure? Do not disturb until January the 6th. You know, sometimes when we get family together, it can be chaotic and crazy, but it's still family. And with that, I wish you all the best. And know that Nani loves you. Night, night.